compelling matchup that almost has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. Today, one of the best running back matchups you're going to see all season long. Two stars colliding here. Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. For VA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Rumstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Ducks will kick it away and get this game going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Look out, room to run here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis. That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Again, thrown out of the RPO, it is complete. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback's got it on the option. Breaks free. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but a simple quarterback keeper for a solid gain and a fresh set of downs.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackled, but first down.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
6th play of the drive coming up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Bought some time, now lets it go. The sure hands. It's Meadows. And now the defense able to bring him down.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense, when you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback's scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher on coverage.
He'll throw it now. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, you may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
He breaks free. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
Looking to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Handoff here from the shotgun. End zone ahead. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
Snags a quick throw. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, tied.
This is why this offense is one of the more dangerous offenses in the country. The quarterback and his legs. It's one thing to try to stop him throwing the football, but you better keep eyes on him, because you can see not only can he get out into the open, he has got serious speed to take it to the house.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's the second down play. A quick throw out left, complete. Gets into space at the 50. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
And the quarterback keeps it on the outside. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Man, every single time this guy runs the option, you're kind of like holding your breath, wondering if he's going to break a tackle or get out in the open field and use his speed. He picks up some yards here, but let's see if this defense can keep putting pressure on him and not letting him get out into the open.
Finding space at the 20. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
The Ducks pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Here's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and brings up a third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Caught quickly. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Now, the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
So no field goal try here. Coach keeps the offense on the field to go for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the grab, a chance to score. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. That has been in large part to the Lions on the ground game, which has been featured from both sides in this one so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a first and goal. Design quarterback run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And there's the point after. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. When he stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Possession. The defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Going to try to use his legs here. And he's going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Breaks free. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They look to throw it here on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Moves out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. They make the stop just short of the mark, where it's going to be fourth down and inches.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the first down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
On their own side of the 50, they're going to go for it here on fourth and inches. He's past the marker and still going. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
That's where you tip your cap to the offensive line. Fourth down in inches, simple call, quarterback sneak, but a nice surge there up front by the big boys to give the quarterback plenty of room to pick up that first.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last time they went for it on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points when they bounce back here.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up. A
gain makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Looking right. This one caught. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
First down here for this offense. Ball handed off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Picks up the first, looking for more. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Brought down, but broke the tackle to produce a solid gain there.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They're going to run it. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Lets it fly to the wideout. The sure hands. It's Harris. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result he could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double cover.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. He's got the first and still going. Second after their defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Motion now from the tight end. They'll run it here. The running back has the ball. The Ducks will try to keep this drive moving.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Ducks will line up on 1st and 10. They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that previous play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Pena. In the clear at the 25. Touchdown, Ducks. This quarterback on fire today.
Let's go. What a fantastic half we've had here. You talk about a last-minute lead change to the air, but we can only hope the second half's going to be as exciting as this has been.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep to the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Could take it all the way. Past the 20. All the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, Oregon. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And the extra point was up and good. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. They start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Just trying to get rid of it. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. On the move now. He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. They're barely able to stop him after a huge gain. They saved a touchdown on that final tackle as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. kick it off to start the second half. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I'll say this. This defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
Backed up 2nd and long at the 17. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Harris.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play. If they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up 4th down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
4th down. He's throwing for it. That's reeled in. It's Harris. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast. It puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
And the single back takes the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, it looked like the quarterback was caught in between. Should I hand it off? Should I pull it and make the throw? Ends up getting some positive yards, but I think they missed a chance for a bigger gain.
Second down play coming up. Thrown quickly, caught in the right slot. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
Grab behind the line. It's Harris. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Ducks. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. So it makes them one of the top backs in the country.
Extra point try coming now. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. first down. They're going to throw the football. Catch hauled in here over the middle. He saw it, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the offense is trying to create some matchups to their advantage, but, man, this defense is so athletic. Nowhere to go here after this catch.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Quick throw, the catch is made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Pitch play to the back. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. First down, move the sticks.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. He's looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Big throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Third down play for this offense. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle is finally made down at the 11-yard line. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Runner finally brought down, but at the 5-yard line, defense getting pushed back here.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. It's an option look. He'll hand it off. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense really clicking.
Well, how about this one, Chris, for the option? Getting the wide receiver in on the option pitch. Fantastic read by the quarterback to know to give the ball up and let the shifty receiver do the rest to get it for a score. Well, the defense has got to be asking themselves, how many different guys is this guy able to pitch the ball to? This one's good for 6.
And he makes the two-point conversion. The lead cut down to 6. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. The Oregon offense is back out on the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit on this lead, but we'll see how aggressive they get. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's knocked away. The defense makes a nice play. It's incomplete.
Defender sitting back in zone, eyes on the football, bats that ball down, headed for the in-breaking receiver. That's just really good discipline by that secondary.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Not the accuracy we expect from the senior quarterback. He threw it behind the receiver.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Now, a 4th down.
The Ducks will line up to boot it away. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Jukes to get free. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Receiver in motion now. On 1st down, it's play action. He escapes the pocket. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a 1st down.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket and away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards and that 1st down.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Screwed to the wide receiver. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's 2nd down here. Here's the option play. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down, and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looks left and finds his target there. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15.
Boy, the quarterback looks so confident there with this throw. Good job up front with the offensive line protecting on a pivotal third down. And anytime you're trailing in a game, you want to be able to convert. So good job by this offense.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. The shotgun handoff here. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quick throw caught on the left side. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. They pick up the first on the ground. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
1st and goal, will try to run it in. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. And the crowd really making some noise now, trying to help out this defense to get this stop near the goal line. Touchdown, Bama! This offense is still clicking.
I mean, this is an unbelievable game. We have seen everything in this game. A touchdown now with under 10 seconds to go, and believe it or not, they're an extra point away from winning this game.
The important PAT gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th quarter. The important PAT is good. They have the lead now here in the final seconds. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. That's the kind of matchup we hope for, Kirk. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.